Salvete, mi amici. Hello, hi, even. I'm here instead of maybe one of the more familiar faces. I figured I'd give a crack at this. I have in front of me several triggers, none of which are necessarily related to one another, but I figured why not give you a bit of a smorgasbord of random unrelated things. First trigger, let's start off with something like this. Seeing is for the blind anyway. These are unfamiliar, but that's fine. So this random thing I picked up was stuck inside my couch. So let's do some clipping sounds, shall we? Hopefully not clipping with the mic, though. I'm gonna just clip this onto the mic real quick. You stay right there. I shouldn't have this glove on. It's on the wrong hand. There we go. Much better. It's gonna be weird reviewing the footage because I've never actually seen myself making mouth sounds. So that'll be interesting. Moving on to a different trigger. I'll just clip that onto my desk. How about, here we go. Some mouthwash. Let me get a little closer. Let's take some mouthwash. I apologize for my breath up until this point. Even though you can't smell it because it's a video. forgot to get a cup to spit it into. Ah, the lovely taste of alcohol in your mouth in the morning. Now, if you want that, you gotta have an Irish coffee. I'm gonna take a drink. Now, this thing has a clip on it. I don't really get the practicality of it, because why would you clip this on your backpack? It's just gonna slap you in your side. How do I know this? Personal experience. Yeah, that's significantly harder than I thought it was gonna be, so I'm just gonna move on to the next one, because I don't really feel like messing with this anymore. It is getting a little hot, so allow me to change real quick. That's more comfortable. All right, let's go ahead and grab the remote. Not this one, the other one. Here we go. No batteries, but no problem. Batteries are a social construct anyway. Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox. We don't need a hat for that meme. Ah, heavens me, I forgot to turn the console on. Maybe I'm just not aiming it right. I know it's interfering with the signal. I'm wearing a robe. That's much better. Much better. Yes. Okay. I think now that the Wii is officially broken because the Wii store doesn't exist anymore, we should move on to some of the older toys that used to exist and still do. I don't know what transition I was trying to go for there. This isn't even a toy. This is what you're supposed to use to, like, hang your coat up. Naturally, as a 22-year-old, I use this as a toy because, you know, it's satisfying to stretch and collapse. How about you follow along? Go ahead and just stretch as I pull this apart. Stretch and release. Stretch and release. speaking of stretching and muscles or something along the sort, I have a massager. However, that's not what the next trigger is actually going to be. The next trigger is Diablo hot sauce from Taco Bell. You can't stop me. Oh, but my hat can. This silly thing. Let's fix that. Much better. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. That's a joke, by the way. I don't take sponsors. Could you imagine monetizing an ASMR video? Like you put ads in it. So like you're trying to relax. And then out of nowhere it's like, try the Toyota end of summer event bullshit or something like that. I don't know. I think that's enough for that. Now, when I think of hot sauce, I think of cheese. And when I think of cheese, I don't really think of anything else. But you know what? I do like cats, so we're going to do this as the next trigger because it's not really related to the last thing. And I like that. So this is Jinx. Jinx, the Bigfoot cat. She's very pretty. She has paws. I don't know how they sound though. They probably sound like paws. Yeah, she's wiping her feet where I put my mouth. I don't know if I'm comfortable with that, but that's fine. It's like I'm trying to summon the spirit of the big-footed cat. Now, one of my other favorite cats is I Am Willy Wonky. So naturally, hold on, I have one more thing I need to get. It was kind of hard to find, but I got it. So speaking of cats, what does this have to do with cats? Everything, of course. You see, you can't spell Mexican-style blend without cat. Put some cheese on the mic. Delicious. Now let me just I'm really glad I didn't have that much hair on my mic. Now I have some matches. I'm going to go ahead and light some flash drives. Just kidding. That's actually no. Even as a joke, that's a terrible idea. Um, we'll just let it burn. I don't know about you, but I find watching fire burning very satisfying. I also like the smell of burnt matches. Very pleasant. You know what that smell reminds me of? It reminds me of, it reminds me of Mike's Hard Freeze. Now, this is one of my favorite drinks, and let me grab one out for you. You just got pranked. I don't have any more. But I do have an entire empty case of Mike's Hard Freeze of these seasoning bottles. My neighbors are being a little bit noisy, but you know what? That's fine. Screaming children makes really good ASMR. No, it doesn't, actually. It is probably one of my least favorite noises. There's one right there. Just kidding. Don't. ASMR, an incompetent buffoon tries to put a cap on a bottle. Alright, well, you know, when I think of, okay, it's actually not going back on. That's fine. Now, when I think of seasoning my food, I think of spice. And when I think of spice, I think of... Oh, hold on. And when I think of spice, I think of money. No, I don't. Unfortunately for you, that is the next trigger. Is a jar of the coin. Now, I was never able to figure out how to use this because I'm incompetent. But what really grinds my gears, is when I'm trying to record and the building starts to collapse. So, in order to combat this, I'm going to put some earmuffs on you. Just you know, just cause. Because why not? Right? Think warm, think soft, think cozy. And so what is the first thing that comes to mind when you hear those noises? That is right. You think of the rare, treasured $2 bill. Does this count as flexing wealth if it's like kind of pathetic? Should probably. Mr. Krabs would be like creaming his pants over this one. That is really loud, my lord. come up with your triggers? Well, I just find something in the room and I start playing with it. Either that or I make reptoil noises. You know what, fine. I'm not even gonna try and redo that take. It's fine, it's fine. How do you screw this back on? Oh. Now my hair keeps getting in my face, so I think I'm gonna need a hair tie. But instead of grabbing a hair tie, instead I'm gonna take off this sweater because it's rather spicy. There we go. That's more comfortable. Now, speaking of hair ties, our next trigger is a massage item thing. I don't even know what this sounds like. On my thing it says it's not even audible. I don't know why. Now I should probably put the cheese away because it's been out for quite a bit. So let me go ahead and just bite down on this hair tie. Don't do what I just did. That's a bad idea. Alright, well, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up this video. And what better way to end than how we started? With the Wii remote that wasn't in the beginning. Well, that was fun, or whatever your definition of what just happened was. Now, I decided I wanted to do this video kind of as a little bit of a testing the waters, kind of dunking my fat little tootsies into the realm of making more ASMR, but not with just having SD doing them, or even Wolf for that matter. Originally the plan for this one was actually to do a reading, however, that didn't happen because I didn't finish typing the damn thing. So that will be coming up in the future. Feel free to leave a comment on which characters, or me, you would like to see in the future for upcoming videos. Now, this was kinda, not gonna lie, it's gonna be a little bit of a filler video. I'm still working on the documentary vlog style video from my time going to Denver. I'm already like 20 minutes into editing that video. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, all that nonsense. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good one. And as always, my name is Ta-Ta for now.